Yo, what up YouTube? It's Rain, the mask. Right, so this is going to be the full review. I don't often do full reviews, so this is going to be a full review. So it's going to be a little bit longer than normal. Hopefully I capture all the details. Anyway, so I asked the question in my last little clip video of the authentics versus the China authentics and asked you which one was real. The answer is the ones that were on the left hand side were the replicas. The left hand side were the replicas, and on the right hand side were the real deal Holyfields. You get me? So bit of a mad one there, but anyway, let's get into this. So in regards to this, I'm going to show you all the detail. So if you look at the boxes, they look marginally different. Just to show you the actual detail. So the real one is the one, the bigger box basically. So point one, on the box is smaller on the replicas. The reason why you can tell that they're replicas is that when you zoom in, hopefully you can see that, it's got the actual price in dollars, $185. Got these in the UK. In the UK, it doesn't have that tag there. In the US, it probably did. And I did see, and I think it was Amzi showed me on a pair that this price tag is wrong on other ones. It says 175, so that's a major teller. So the box, all in all, is nearly the same. I say nearly the same, it's not the same, it's nearly the same. So it's one of those things you need to look out for, because I know that man are on this thing already. But anyway, let's move on. So first look, from this angle, there isn't any difference. There is no visible differences. You can't really tell which trainer is which. So obviously, let's just bear in mind that the replicas are this one, and the authentics are this one, okay? Replica on the left, authentics on the right, or replica China authentic, okay? So if I just look down, like really and truly, there's no major differences. No major differences, yeah? And if the differences, you can't see them from here. I will get into the details of that, so they're gonna be coming very, very soon. So just keep watching in the video. If I go down and look at the actual quality of the trainer, the quality, let's just move them both down here. The quality, from my point of view, is exactly the same. It's the same materials, if you can make that out. It's like a new bucky. It's not suede, it's definitely a new bucky kind of material. And it's almost if the replicas have a different shade of black. Whether that is true or not, I don't know, but you can see that this is jet black on the authentics, jet black. So boy, it's a mad one. It's a toss up. Like, again, you can't tell. The shape of the trainer is exactly the same from my point of view. I don't know, like, these are bloody good replicas. And you know what? I had these about, well, check the video. I'll put the link in the description to the other video. I had these a long time ago. So these were the first batch. But anyway, boom, SKENG. Now the 3M. Now, a few of you pointed out that on the replicas, the holes on the, in regards to the 3M, wasn't as clear cut as the authentics, and you were 100% right. Again, it's such a minor, because when you're, well, you can probably tell now. You can probably see that these are the authentics, those are the replicas. But like, on a quick run by, you're not going to be able to tell. One of the other things I want to point out is the definition. And I say definition, I just want to see that this is the detail. So if you look here, you can see that you've got your 3M, so your 6 dots, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got the stitching. And I'm not sure if you can make out that it's actually embossed here, that line there. And then you got your stitching, and then it's almost pressed down. On the replicas, the material isn't. The holes are a bit more, well, they're not level, and you haven't got that definition between there and here. Now, I know that is a minor thing. It is a minor thing, but it is a thing all the same. Maybe if I do that, you'll be able to tell, you'll be able to see better. Maybe not. I should have used my other... Actually, yeah, you can make it out. Probably should use my other camera. But, yeah, set it sometime. Anyway, again, a minor thing. Like, considering that you can get these China Authentics for about £70, £70, £80, like, that's a minor. So, from this angle, now, this is an interesting one. So, the replicas are here. Oh, shit, where are they? So, from the top view, so these are the Authentics, these are the replicas. Had to bloody check there, couldn't even work it out. So, let's look at the toe boxes. Are the toe boxes different? Remember, I haven't actually unlaced these. So these are a bit more, these are unlaced. I've tried the replicas on. So, from that angle and from here, they do look different. But when I loosen this, they will look the same. And just trust me on that. The toe boxes, normally on toe boxes, and especially on 6s, there is like a different dimensions used or whatever, and it just looks a bit iffy. On these, 100%, they, for me, look the same until you turn them round and then you come at them from this angle. Now, you probably can't even make it out, and I'm probably making a mountain out of a molehill, but the Authentics is kind of perfect. This is what it should look like. It's kind of symmetrical, goes all the way around. On the Authentics, it actually kind of leans off to the side, leans off to the left or to the right. Now, I'm not sure if that is if that's how it should be in regards to for comfort, or that's part of the design, or if that's a flaw. I don't know. But remember, this is the authentic store bought, and this is the replica. So the replica is actually better than the authentic. Mad one, isn't it? Kind of mad. But anyway, moving on. Lace locks. Now, lace locks, no difference. Exactly the same. Apart from, and I don't think my camera's picking it up that well, the whole trainer, the infrared colors are different. Now, I'm not sure if you can make that out because it is very, very close. Now, this one is lighter than this one. So this one is darker than this one. Not sure if you can make it out. It is ever so slight, but it is a different shade. And it is the same thing when you put the two infrared colorways together. Now, I'm not sure if you can pick that. You should be able to see that. This is lighter than this. You should be able to pick that up. Again, unless you've got another pair close to it, it's a minor. But again, it is a flaw nonetheless, and that's why I'm pointing it out. Okay. So the Jumpman on the back and the actual heel tab, or whatever this is called, I don't even know, whatever it is. Anyway, is there any differences? Yes. Minor difference where, let's have a look. So these are the replicas, and these are the replicas, and these are the Authentics. Now, the Jumpman on the replica is a little bit fatter, just in regards to the stomach, just a little tad fatter, minor for me. And as for this section here, if I actually pull it up, you can probably just make out that the replica, which is on the left hand side, has actually got better material and is straighter than the Authentic, which is on the right hand side. Let's see if I can get down to here. So you can probably just make out that this is actually bent to one side and this one is perfectly level. So again, it's one of them things that Nike let themselves down, or is it the Chinaman that's doing the righteous thing? I don't even know. The pull tabs or whatever these are, they're sturdy the same way, perfectly sturdy. you can't tell them apart, basically. So, boy, keep it moving. Right, so now, the air unit, or air bubble. Now, these are the authentics, and you can see that the air bubble is completely white, yeah? Now, on the replicas, you can probably make out, and I have to just, I can't even, how am I going to do this now? I'm not sure if you can make that out. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I'm in the way, but basically, the air unit has a little line. Can you just make that out? Just a little line. So this is the replicas. So there's like a line separating the top part of the air unit from the bottom. So if I can just, can you see that line going right there? And then on the authentic, no line. There is a line, but you can't, there isn't much color in between it. So just a thing to look out for. Again, a minor thing. If a man is that close at your crep looking at your shit, you gotta give him a kick in the face. But anyway, you know how it go. So, from me, the verdict. Or before I get into the verdict, let's go into the paint work. So look at the paint job. So replicas. So you can blatantly see they haven't actually spent as much time as they should have. You can see a little bit of the white cutting through. And if I move on to the other replica, you can just see the paint has overlapped a bit. For me, it's a minor because I think I've seen authentics like this. But if you can just look at the authentic, there's a bit of an overlap. There is a little bit of an overlap, but it is sharper, a lot sharper. And then if I go into this one, again, it's just a lot sharper. Oh, well, not as sharp as it should be. Look, there's a little issue there. You know what? Maybe I'm looking at it into too much detail. Like, verdict. Realistically, if I did this, which one's which? Which is the replica? Which is the authentic? Me personally, with them in front of me like this, I can't tell until I go down and look into the detail. China authentics will save you about 50 quid maybe if you barter them down. Boy, anyway, it's Rain the Mask. It was an in-depth review. The Air Jordan Retro Infrared. Anyway, I'm out. See